How do we record again?
22?
Got it.
Is this 22? It's 22.
This is 22.
What was that word you just said a minute ago?
Wait, is it 22 or is it 23?
It's 22.
No.
It's 22.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, there's no way.
We have not had our Taylor Swift episode yet. We haven't had our Taylor Swift 22.
No.
I'm feeling 22.
Because 21's already posted. 22 comes out Wednesday.
Oh, tomorrow.
This is 23.
Did we not say? Were we not talking about episode 22 last week? Did we not say that?
Mm.
Well, okay.
We did. Because in 21, we talked about being old enough to buy us a drink.
I know, but I don't think we said that it was episode 22. I think we just jumped right into the episode. Hey, that means it was a good one. So where are we at?
Content ready. Where are we at right now? We're at Gucciarific.
Yeah.
Word of the day.
What is Gucciarific?
You know, like when you're like Gucci, but you're also like terrific. You're Gucciarific.
I'm here for Gucciarific.
Word of the day, everybody. Welcome. You do it.
Welcome back, everybody. Episode 23, apparently, because we were arguing about that a second ago. 23. Man, that's huge. Well, thanks for checking in for your midweek Sad Boy update. I'm Jim.
So good. I'm Jason.
We are your Midwest Sad Boys.
Yeah.
Coming at you live, as usual. Not really live. This is a pre-recorded
It's
episode.
live for us, buddy.
Yeah. We're doing it live.
We're doing live.
We're doing it live.
This is episode 23 because we forgot that last week was 22, and if we said it or not, I'm not sure.
Wish I would have made a Taylor Swift joke, but I missed my opportunity.
Dang. You could be one better, and now it's 23.
23. I mean, my birthday's on the 23rd.
Yeah, see, this is like a golden birth podcast for you.
A golden podcast? What does that mean?
Yeah. There's like your golden birthday where it's like if your birthday's on the 8th, is when you turn 8 is like your golden birthday or something. So this is like the golden podcast.
Sure. Well, you know what? We'll run it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyhow, so you said you had one spooky season topic. I'm going to be honest, everybody. We don't have a lot of spooky topics, but we got you next week.
For sure, for next week.
For Spooky Day.
But this week we got some stories to tell. I've got one story that makes me very frustrated.
Ooh, I'm here for it.
Which those are always a real hoot. And then I got another story that is
it's a real jubilee of a time.
Terrifying in its own way.
Or is it going to make you feel not Gucciarific?
It's probably the least Gucciarific thing that happened to me all week.
It's very anti-Gucciarific.
Yeah.
It's very not Cash Money.
Yeah. Streets behind, as they would say.
Who's they?
Instead of saying streets ahead. That's from Community, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's
okay.
Streets Ahead.
Exactly why I don't get that reference. Continue. So
God.
Your story that makes you frustrated, or whichever one you choose to start with.
All right, we're going to start with, I got two stories. We're going to start with the first one.
I'm here.
If you were to be on the side of the road.
Ooh.
Okay? Something happened to your car.
Yes.
And you were to call roadside service. Mm-hmm. What is the average time frame do you think is acceptable?
I mean, I know what you're going to say.
For roadside.
I don't know, man. Like, I mean, ideally, I'd like to say like 30 minutes or less, but like we just know that that's not feasible. I don't know, 45 minutes, because I mean, I live 30 minutes from everything, so I just assume that it's going to take someone 45 minutes to get to me. Right.
So in my head, 45 minutes to like an hour. That seems like, okay, we found the right person. They're going to get to you.
We had to make some phone calls.
Yeah, we had to
They're about 40 minutes out.
Get some info. That feels about right.
Fair.
Right? And then I think maybe on the long side, hour and a half.
Yeah, I think beyond an hour and a half, I'm going to be pretty upset.
Right. That's where I'm like right at the limit.
Mm-hmm.
So on Saturday,
yes,
I get to a customer's house.
Mm-hmm.
They're not home. Okay. I get back in my car. So we rewind like 10 minutes. As I pull up to their house, I don't know if I hit something or if the car just curbed very hard or something. I popped a tire. Mm-hmm. Right. So I get out.
Did you like hit an animal? Or?
No, there was nothing there. So I legitimately don't know what happened.
Huh. Interesting.
So I go to get back in the car. Customer's not home. I start driving away, and I'm like, this doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
So I pull back over in another spot on the road.
Get some weeble wobbles.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
like it feels wrong. And I checked like the little digital thing where it tells you like tire pressure in each tire, and it's at 1.
Oof.
So I'm like, oh no. So I call.
It's about 30 less than it should be.
Yeah. So I call, which I'm at this point, I was already dealing with my front driver's side tire losing air. It was at like 35. And then by that point in the day, it was at 19. So like
wow.
it's already like a slow, steady leak.
Yeah.
So I'm already having to deal with that one. And I pop the front passenger tire.
So, okay. So, I mean, this is your work car. Like,
Yeah.
AT&T's taking care of all this, right?
Yes.
Right,
But it's
okay.
inconvenient because I'm trying to get the jobs and like,
Right.
you know?
So you're trying to actually do your job.
Right. Trying
Wild
to do my
concept.
job. So I get the number to call for roadside, and I'm like, hey, this is what's going on. They're like, okay, perfect. We got your information. It should be about 2 hours. I'm like, is there anybody else I should call that could
Maybe we can
like,
expedite this.
do a little bit faster? Or like, is there like a different number? Like, no, this is the one. I'm like, 2 hours, huh? Oh,
Getting
okay.
paid. Getting
I was
paid.
like, okay, all right, cool. So at this point, I'm like, man, I'm already hungry.
I gotta make some phone calls.
It's lunchtime. I'm like, what am I going to do? And I have to stay with my vehicle, right?
Right.
Because we have inventory in our cars. I got to stay. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Well, hold on. Pause. Where were you pulled over? Like,
It's side of road in a neighborhood. So like, it could be a lot worse.
yeah. I mean, you could be like in the middle of the highway, but like,
Right.
it wasn't like there wasn't anywhere you could like nurse it, like 5 miles an hour, like
Closest
nurse
gas
it to a
station
gas
was
station.
like 6 minutes away, driving normal speed.
Oh, yeah. I don't care. I'm driving 10 with my flashers on. Go around me. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I'm not waiting in this neighborhood.
I didn't.
continue.
I didn't want to make it worse to where they would have to replace the rim too, because I knew that would make it.
Well,
worse.
yeah, but I mean, you're not barreling down the street hitting potholes at 70 on a flat rim. You're
I mean, it is Raleigh, so you never know.
true. Fair point.
But so about an hour into this, I get a call from the number. I'm thinking, hey, they're going to get her sooner.
Yeah,
It was
right.
the dispatch person again. Hey, it's going to be in about another hour. I was like, from now?
So 2 hours had already passed?
No, only one had
One
passed.
had
I was like,
passed.
so an hour from now, right? So 2 hours. They're like, no, in addition. I was like, 3 hours?
So 2 more hours. Okay, yeah.
So I'm like, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
So
what's the holdup?
Yeah, so like I got to this person's house. It was like 11:30.
Uh-huh.
I finally got my tire replaced. Just on the side of the road. This dude comes, takes it off, pulls the thing out, pops a new one in, does a little thing with the crowbar and pops it on, overfills it, and I'm on my way. 4 o'clock.
Holy cow.
5.5 hours.
Just sitting there.
Just sitting there.
Wow.
So and it was raining outside too, like hardcore raining. So I couldn't even like get out, walk around, stretch. It was like I'm sitting in my little Ford Fusion for 5 hours.
Dang, man, that's tough.
And it's like it's super loud. So like I couldn't even like make calls to customers if I wanted to, because like the rain is just barreling
Oh,
on the
good.
car.
No,
Like,
no AirPods that like
it's not gonna make a difference because it was loud for me. Like I could, you know what I mean. So I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm just gonna sit here and watch Ballers for 5 hours.
what's that?
That's the show that was on HBO with The Rock.
Oh, was it the wrestling show? I didn't watch it.
No. He's like a football. He's a football player and the
You lost me.
agent. I watched it because it was on Netflix,
Uh-huh.
and it's probably the best thing that he's done in his career.
The Rock?
Being 100% honest, this is his best show, movie, anything, because he's got really good supporting actors. So like, it fits his personality and his strong suits in acting really well.
I don't know, man. Jumanji was pretty good. Or not?
I
was it
did-
Jumanji?
I did like
I was
Jumanji.
joking.
Oh, no,
was
I
it even
liked this.
Jumanji?
Yeah.
Was it Jumanji?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked that.
I was trying to make a joke.
But when they write to his strengths and put like a really good supporting cast, it works. I really like Ballers.
Fair.
So I sat there in my car in the rain watching Ballers for 5 hours.
I mean, that sucks, but like you also got paid. You didn't make any like commission,
No
but
commission.
you got paid.
Yeah.
Eh.
So that was my Saturday. I was
Okay, so hold on. So AT&T has removed the spare from your car?
Oh yeah, because we have a safe in our trunk.
You couldn't put the tire under the safe? Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah.
That's stupid. That's just, I feel like that's safety violations.
That's why they
Put that shit in the back seat.
That's why they have roadside service.
Okay, well, 5 hours of having to sit there in an unknown neighborhood, and that just, I don't know, that doesn't seem right. But
Nope.
who am I? I'm just some
I don't
idiot
know,
with a
man.
podcast.
I just work here.
Yeah, I'm just some idiot with a podcast. What do I know?
Yep. Yeah, it's it was a real
Stellar of a time.
great time.
One fist up, two fists up.
2 fists down.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I feel like you got
Yeah.
fisted.
Yeah, I would have worn a dress if I would have known.
I had to put on makeup to look pretty.
It was quite an afternoon.
While you were having possibly a god awful Saturday, I was having a pretty, not to brag, but I was having a pretty decent Saturday. We went to see Motionless in White, and
Let's say you were at the concert.
yeah,
Alpha Wolf.
We got to see Alpha Wolf.
How were
Dude, they sound better live than they do. Like,
I'm not surprised.
like when you listen to a lot of hardcore, I'm going to call it hardcore. I don't know if that's the right, but when you listen to a lot of hardcore music, the compression, it makes everything sound the same volume, right?
Yes.
But like live, dude, but like I'm just explaining it for everybody else. Live, you get each level individually.
The dynamics are way.
Oh my God, dude. They're so bouncy and groovy. Like, and I know that's not the right kind of groovy, but you know what I'm talking about?
mean.
Man, my neck hurt from just going in, and Akudama is sick live. The guitar player, the kid that wears the masks, kid shreds. Dude was doing like wall stands with his legs and stuff. He was like doing all kinds of crazy poses with his guitar. Kid was insane. Also, I want to buy an Alpha Wolf motocross jersey. I didn't know where their merch table was, but I want to get on their website because, in the Akudama video, he has one of those Fox Supreme jerseys on. And at the show, he was wearing an Alpha Wolf moto jersey. And I was like, I need that. I want that so bad.
Do they sell it on their site?
I don't know. I haven't looked.
Oh man, that's pretty sweet.
I'm pretty bad at like remembering to do things when I say I'm going to do them.
Unique merchandise if they do.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I hope they do. Anyhow, Alpha Wolf was sick. After the Burial was okay. Hot take, Knocked Loose, not that great. Motionless in White shredded though, but Chris was also recovering. He had some crazy ass bronchial infection like a month ago. And he had to cancel 2 shows on the West Coast, so like he still isn't 100%, so he wasn't doing that great. And he had every lead singer from the other bands come out and do one song with him so that he could like give his vocal cords a rest.
Smart.
It was really cool though, especially because the dude from Knocked Loose sings one of their songs. So like it was cool to see that song live with the guy from Knocked Loose. But
That's cool.
yeah, so the show was cool. I have a couple of stories. I have some questions. One, so we're standing in line, right? And we've been to the House of Blues in Myrtle Beach. You know how if the front of the venue, if you're looking at the building, the line kind of goes to the left and then it like goes along, right? So we're standing on what would be the left side of the building, and we're just kind of hanging out. And we're just chatting, and the line's not moving because it's not 5:30 yet. Doors aren't open, and one of the the waitress ladies comes out, and she's like, "Hey, just to let everybody know, if you want to come into the bar and spend $25, you can skip the line. You just go right in." I'm thinking to myself, these motherfuckers are out here selling microtransactions for goddamn concerts.
Oh my God.
Like, I get that, merch is a microtransaction, right? Drinks, food, it's all microtransactions in the grand scheme of things. Because I've already paid for my ticket. I'm allowed to be here. Now I have to buy other things? Like, just bullshit. Anyhow.
They're like, these people are probably around their 30s. Their knees are already hurting from standing in line. $25, they'll pay it.
Dog.
Let's do it.
4 bands, my feet. Oh my God, dude. We could not go on a bike ride on Sunday.
I can't. I feel you. I can't do concerts anymore. After the one we went to in April with Silverstein and everything.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't think.
Do we have to get seats?
Yeah,
It's insane.
Like when we go to the Deer Hunter and Delta Sleep concert, we have to get there early so we can get that seat in the corner again.
Dude, it was so sick. Right by the sound booth.
Just sitting there the whole time.
Yeah, so the lady comes out and she's like, yeah, $25, you can skip the line. It's like, what the fuck? I already paid, just like everybody else. I'm not complaining. I'm just stating a fact. I've paid like everybody else. Why is that like a thing? And why, like, what? It was frustrating. And thankfully, at least to my knowledge, nobody in front of us signed up for it because the line never moved. I can't tell you how many people behind us signed up for it because honestly, the line was so far wrapped around the building that I couldn't even see the end of it, which the last time we went and saw Motionless in White there, it wrapped the entire building and came back to where we were standing. There was a second row.
How is there that much room in there?
I legitimately have no idea because, I mean, you've been in there with us. Like, it's packed.
It was packed when we were there, and I don't think the line was that long.
Not that... Was that show sold out? I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, well, this show was sold out, and the show that I went to the other time was also sold out. So I don't know what the maximum capacity is, but somehow they are not reaching that number, or they are reaching that number. I don't know. But the microtransaction DLC for concert was just, it was mind-blowing.
Were they saying, hey, if you come in and go to the bar and buy like drinks or food,
get out of line, go inside, we'll take you inside. You spend $25. When you were done drinking and eating, we'll give you a ticket, like a little ticket, and you get to stand in a separate line. And that line will go first to get in, to like, you know, get your pockets checked and get your ticket scanned to like actually go into the venue. So like, it's kind of like a fast pass.
But I mean, if you were hungry anyway, like I'd spend $25 not to wait in line. I am the person that they're catering to.
So it wasn't to not wait in line. It was to be at the front of the line.
Yes.
So yeah, so you had to go in and eat and drink or whatever.
So what you're saying is you get to go in, eat food, sit down.
I don't know if there's chairs.
I'm sure that there is, if they're wanting you to spend money on food. And then you get to go out, stand for a few minutes, and be one of the first people to go in.
Behind the VIP people, because the meet and greet was probably taking place at that time.
Swipe.
Dang, hey, you know what? I
am their target audience. $25 to not stand for a little bit? Yeah. Sign me up, buddy.
Well, we didn't do it, and we waited in line, and we got the same spot that we got when we were there for Sleep Token and Silverstein. So it was all worth it. And we hunkered down for that whole show. We got there, we're like armed out, like this is our spot. Don't touch it. Follow up. So then the line starts moving, right? We get near the front, and there was one of those big 5-gallon Gatorade coolers. You know what I'm talking about? Like, Yep. There was one of those, I don't know, like attached to a post with little cups. Unmanned, like of anyone with air quote authority. No cop, no House of Blues employee, nobody watching this jug of liquid. And I saw people drinking out of it. Now, I'm not here to judge, but like, I'm not going to drink. I don't know. I don't trust people.
We don't know what that is.
Yeah, right? Like, for all I know, that could have been like Molly water or like tequila or like piss. Like, or, you know, like,
yeah, right.
Just literally anything could have been added to this 5-gallon cooler and people are just drinking it. Like,
this unmanned cooler of liquid.
Yeah.
Mystery liquid.
It was clear, so I'm going to assume it was water.
Once a cup of mystery liquid.
Yeah, but like, it was just like, I walked past it and I was like, oh, that's cool. Wait, is that cool? That doesn't seem safe. I don't think this is
cool.
It's very uncool.
Yeah.
It just didn't seem safe. And I saw people drinking it. And I'm like, I mean, I'm sure it's fine. Like, I get it. Like, it's probably put out by House of Blues because it, you know, dog days of summer in South Carolina in Myrtle Beach, it's
moist outside.
It's hot. It's spicy. You know, when it's, you know, July 31st and it's 110 plus the humidity, 105 plus the humidity. Yeah. Hard pass. But it just struck me as like super trusting of people to like not put something
like,
in that.
Water?
Know?
Oh, great. So glad there's no bad people in this world. Just like,
yeah, it wasn't like a sealed bottle or like a sealed can. It was just it had a lid on it, but like, I don't know how secure that thing is. Like, who's not putting toenails or something in that water or some shit, you know? Like, it seemed odd to me.
Selling toenail water on Etsy.
Speaking of last week's episode, I forgot to bring this up. This is I wanted to say this earlier. I made a slightly less than stellar joke last week. It was a joke, and if anyone was emotionally upset by the the joke that I made, I do apologize. It was meant to be funny.
What was the joke?
You know, do what you got to do.
Oh, no. Yeah.
So, looking back, maybe wasn't one of my best comedy moments, and that's okay. I feel as though because I have gone through something like that, that my sense of coping is humor, and I may have a little too dark of humor for some of you. So I do apologize if it was a little off color.
I when it was happening, because when I edited the podcast, I'm like, yeah, it's still fine because I mean the overall message was absolutely right, and it was definitely there. This is a comedy podcast, so things happen.
Yep.
Like both of us have been to therapy. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
on antidepressants. Like, it's
Yeah.
all good. You
Yeah.
know, like, do what you got to do to get yourself
Better.
better.
Yes.
And
One of my coping mechanisms is making dark jokes. So
Yes.
what is funny to me might not be funny to other people, and I understand that. So I do want to acknowledge that I may have said something, you know, kind of sketch. I still stand behind what I said though. So I'm not gonna take it back because I don't take it back. I said what I said because I meant it, but I do apologize if it came off a little crass.
Crass.
A little crass, you know. Anyhow, I wanted to talk about that earlier, but I completely forgot. So, okay, yeah. So those are my two stories from the show.
Okay. I'm going to lead into this next one
Bring
because
it.
this is probably one of the funniest moments that's happened to me. And
I'm here for
I don't
it.
know how long. All right. So for people watching or listening, you've heard me talk about.
Hold on. For people who are watching or listening, is that not everybody? What other?
Yeah. I'm just addressing people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, typically you would say
Audience
like,
as a
oh, for
whole.
those watching, look at this, or those listening, I'm going to do something. For those watching and listening.
Yeah.
So everyone.
For the 98% of people in the U.S., 2% Canada, 1%. Yeah, for all of you, you've heard me talk about my son, Reed, okay, 5-year-old kid.
Kind of forgot for a
Right.
second.
Yeah. You have a kid? Yeah, so 5-year-old kid.
Terrible idea.
So the other day, I'm talking to him, right?
Yeah.
And he comes up to me, 5-year-old kid, right? He comes up to my ear and he whispers, "Snitches get stitches."
No shot.
And then walks away. And I'm like,
no shot. Kid's got street smarts.
What? I was like, wait, did I say something?
You're right. You are right. Snitches do get stitches. Where did you learn that?
Yeah. That's why I was like, dude, did I say something? And he's like, and I was
Just
like,
looked at you
and I was
like,
like, what?
I'll cut you, Dad.
Like, stitches
Fucking-
get stitches. I get it. I got it. Right. But like, what did I do? Like, I'm having like this moment where I'm like, did I snitch on this kid?
Yeah, did I tell Taylor
Like,
that he did something?
He knows how to use a butter knife. So I don't know if I feel safe letting him be awake in my bedroom while I'm sleeping. You know, like,
You might wake up and he'll have maybe given you a small rug burn on your like neck.
yeah, I just imagine, this goes with the Halloween theme. I imagine waking up middle of the night. It's hot in the bedroom, got a cold sweat going on, throw off the covers. Reed's there at the end of the bed with his stuffed animals, just like lined up at the edge of the bed. And he's got a butter knife and he's like, "Snitches get stitches, Dad." And I'm like, what? And then
He's got the head of his teddy bear. He's got the head of Guy. And he's like,
yeah. And
he talked. He had to go.
Snitches get stitches, Dad. I'm just like, where did that come from? And I told Taylor, and she's like, what?
That's terrifying. What is your kid and his friends talking about in which a 5-year-old learns the phrase snitches get stitches?
In what context of a kindergarten class did you talk about snitches getting stitches? I just imagine the teacher, she's like, all right, we're doing our sight words. And it's like, right, perfect, yeah. And then it's like, what's this? Stitches, right. Snitches get stitches. And all the kids are just like sitting there in a circle, like sitting crisscross applesauce, repeating what she says. Stitches get stitches. And it's like, what the?
One of us.
I'm just, I don't know where or why he's learning this at daycare, but good for him, I guess.
So I wonder if maybe one of the kids tattled, you know? But then again, I ask, where is the other kids in this class learning I'm sure the teacher didn't say snitches get stitches.
So one of the problems we had when he was at daycare, one of his friends, I'm not going to name names.
Oh, is he a D-gen?
He's a D-gen.
Oh, no.
But he's got older brothers. So he learned things from them and then was coming to daycare and saying those things, and Reed was picking it up from him. And I'm like, I don't want you hanging out with that kid anymore. Like, and I get it as a parent now. Yep. I'm like, that kid's trash. I don't want you talking to him anymore.
I remember my dad saying, I don't want you hanging around with those kids after school. You can hang out with them in school, but you're not going over their house. And I was like, what do you know, Dad? Looking back, that kid that you told me not to hang out with, smart move, because did that kid end up in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, so crazy how parents are just right.
It's like they know things, right?
It's almost like
they lived through it and they know things.
So they know things. So yeah, so now I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't want my 5-year-old hanging out with that kid because he comes home saying things like snitches get stitches. And now I'm afraid to tell on him, you know?
Yeah, you're afraid to tell Taylor that he smacked Benny or something. You're like, oh yeah, Reed smacked Benny today. And Taylor's gonna be like, Reed, why'd you smack Benny? And then Reed's gonna look at you and be like,
yeah. Taylor's gonna sit down on the couch. I'm gonna be telling her a story about what happened. I'm gonna look out the window. Reed's outside playing, and he's got a butter knife or something. And he's just like,
he's at the top of the stairs, just looking down ominously.
I know none of that's gonna happen, but it is Halloween, so
Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer's parents said the same thing about him.
I can't think of that without thinking of the Johnny Knoxville movie.
What?
What was the Johnny Knoxville movie where he played Jeffy Dahmer or something?
Oh,
what was that movie?
The Ringer.
The Ringer,
where he tries to rig the Special Olympics. Such a great movie. Holy shit!
Picked up my CD and you scratched it.
Name any movie. Joss. That's a great movie.
We get ice cream.
How the fuck did we get ice cream? Such a good movie. Oh my goodness.
Man. Who would have thought?
You guys should watch that movie. It's a really good one.
Johnny Knoxville would have had banger movies.
He had probably 3 of them. Jackass, those were good.
He had a few.
Man, what else is now I'm just curious what else your kid is going to learn at daycare.
Oh my God.
What's
I don't know.
What's some shit that you and I say that I'm surprised your kid hasn't picked up on?
I say the word cuck a lot. I used to. And Mike and Cody, they were taking bets on what Reed's first word was going to be. They're it's going to be cuck. No, I got to stop saying that one.
I've tried to teach Reed saw, dude. He doesn't quite pick. He gives me these. But he doesn't do the saw.
I feel like if he tried it now, he could do it now.
I'll have to.
He's really good at repeating things he shouldn't. So, he should definitely be able to repeat things he should.
What's something I should teach your kid to say? Something super not problematic, but in the right context.
Something where if a teacher heard it at school, they'd be like, where'd you hear that? Let's not say that again.
I'm going to teach your kid the phrase balls deep. Because that's not inherently the worst thing that you can say, but if you're like, man, I was going balls deep on some pudding last night, you're like, what the fuck?
Balls deep in stuffed animals right now. Yeah,
right, exactly.
You'd be like, well,
I'm going balls deep at nap time.
You probably shouldn't say, yeah, but you're right though.
So balls and deep. Both inherently not bad words, but when combined,
Questionable.
yeah, questionable at best.
Questionable. Yeah. Oh, you guys like my new mug? It's my muscle.
First off, would you even call that a mug? That's more of a jug.
It's a jug. It's my muscle mommy jug. Yeah, yeah. It's
What did he say a couple episodes ago? A level 7 susceptible.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, "Hey, we've got this new hydro flask looking jug, and you can get it for free when you buy a thing of
the new flavor.
the new flavor." And he was
Sweet
like,
6-pack.
"Sign me up." Didn't even question it.
Yeah. I like that style of cup better. I really do.
Yeah.
But I'll take this one.
Yeah, free 99 can't beat that.
Yeah. I was gonna buy the first flavor that offered something for free.
Yeah, absolutely.
It might as well be a cup.
Let's see. Speaking of buying things, you know what? I do have something. I have another thing on my list here. When's the last time you went to Hobby Lobby with TK?
Ooh, it's probably been a few months.
Okay, but like you're pretty hip to like how their pricing structure works, right? Everything comes out on sale.
No?
Like, it's okay, so the Christmas stuff is out at Hobby Lobby already, which it's been out for God knows how many months. Because we know that Hobby Lobby apparently hates Halloween, because that's like against their Christian morals. So they,
Oh.
yeah,
Do they not have Halloween stuff there?
yes, I did not know that, and I was like, Megan, where's the Halloween stuff? She's like, they don't do Halloween. I was like, what do you mean they don't do Halloween? She's like, it's a religious store.
I've never made that connection.
Yeah, aren't they? Yeah, they're closed on Sunday too.
Oh, yeah.
just
Well,
like
they're like
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. So you got Christ Crafts and Christ Chicken, and they're both closed on Sunday. Anyhow, so they don't do Halloween stuff. They'll do fall. They've got the orange and the gray and the black and white checkered. They've got all the fall stuff, like the Thanksgiving stuff. They have no Halloween stuff.
No pumpkins and witches and
Well, there's pumpkins, but no spooky
oh
pumpkins.
no, like
no
witches
jack-o'-lanterns.
and
Yeah,
vampires and-
none of that voodoo magic stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, none of that. So anyhow, where I was going with this is they always put their shit out, and then like it's literally, I don't know how they get away with it. Like I feel like this is illegal, but like it's always on sale. So my question is, how can something always be on sale if it comes out at the sale price? That just becomes its price.
So they have a like a manufacturer, like the MSRP, the suggested retail price, and this, which is always astronomical.
Oh, yeah.
So like, for example, when I worked at Sweetwater, we'd have like, say like a guitar,
Yeah.
right? And it's like the price is $9.99. That's like the MSRP.
$1,000.
That's
Okay,
the
yeah, yeah.
MSRP. But it like the map, like the advertised price is $7.99. Mm-hmm. So it's like, oh, you're already saving $200.
No, that's its price.
Right. So like on like when I would like make a quote for somebody, it would say like you saved $200 today. It's like no, because everyone sells it for $7.99 because
Yes.
that's the advertised price. The suggested retail price is just a fake made up number. Yes.
You see what I mean?
Yes.
Right? It
So
all makes sense now.
that-
I know I sound crazy, but it all makes sense.
No, it does make sense.
Isn't that the shit that the My Pillow dude got in trouble for? Because
Didn't he?
Wasn't it always like buy one get one free? It's the special sale price. Hurry before it goes away. And the sale price never went away. So he like didn't he like get sued or had to like go to court?
Oh
or some
yeah,
shit?
there was something big with
Yeah.
him.
So how is Hobby Lobby getting away with this shit? Or just any store?
That's just how they.
I'm not trying to single out.
That's
Hobby
just
Lobby.
how they advertise. I mean, that's
like,
everybody does that.
It's just in today's day and age with the whole inflation and everything like that, it just feels so scummy for you to be like, oh, we've got this new thing and it's on sale now for $1,500, but its regular price is $2,500. So you're instantly saving $1,000. No, I didn't save shit because I sure as hell wasn't going to buy it at $2,500. And saving $1,000, if I wasn't going to spend the top dollar, whatever I
saving
spend
money.
is not a savings.
Yep.
That's what it costs. How is that right?
So you want to make that even? We make this even worse.
Oh, send me to the next level.
So one of the biggest things in the Pokemon community.
Oh boy, here we go.
So basically, there's no map price. There's no like advertised price.
Uh-huh.
Right. So like, certain stores like Target, GameStop, Walmart, and I may be using incorrect terminology on that, but those like big box stores will sell the product at the normal price that is like made by Pokemon, right?
Right.
They can have their own sales on it from time to time, but they can't sell it for more than the
X,
price that it's supposed to be advertised at. Independent card shops
Don't have to.
They
Okay.
play on inflation and demand.
Oh, Jesus.
So, for example, I'm not going to name names. I went to a card shop in Ohio, and they were selling packs of cards of like from sets individually, which a lot of them do.
Well, now pause. You're talking they take a box, crack it open, and sell the packs individually.
Sell the packs.
Okay, yes.
Correct. So, as opposed to like, hey, I could still go get this set from like Walmart, right? $4.99 a pack. Mm-hmm. This guy's like, no, but the market value on it is $10 a pack. So it's $10 a pack. It's like, but no, that I could go buy it here for $4.99.
It's the same cards.
Same pack.
Yeah.
Same set, everything. But he's selling it higher. So he's got, he's a distributor of Pokemon,
Yeah.
so he can get it at the cost or whatever.
Right.
And they can sell it for whatever they want.
No, I get it. Like that's how they make money. So I'm not saying businesses shouldn't make money. I'm not here. That's not the semantics.
But it's when they do it to like ridiculous.
Yeah.
And they do it because Pokemon is so hot right now. Collecting is so hot right now. So like he'd have, what was it? There was like an Elite Trainer box, which they usually advertise for $49 usually, right? And he was selling it for $75.
Jesus.
Like that's ridiculous.
That's like 50%
because
markup.
if it's $49, you're buying it for well less than that because you are a distributor.
Yeah, right.
But so you're trying to make an extra $25 per box that you sell?
Again, I get that that's how they make money, but like it is so fucked up.
It just, that alone, I was having this conversation the other day with somebody. It makes it really hard to want to support small business when they're doing shady things like that.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Like it's one thing to be like, I offer this product or service, and because of my experience,
you can't get anywhere else.
Yeah, because of my experience and my skills and my equipment, this is the price.
Yes.
Perfect. Absolutely support small business.
Yeah.
But it's like, this is why people go to Amazon.
Yeah, so if you go to Jim's card shop and I'm charging you $14 for a pack of 6 cards that you could go to fucking Walmart and get for $3.
$3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you buy it from me?
Correct.
What?
Correct.
Come on now.
And that's like one of the biggest problems in like trading cards right now is like there's it's all like Wild West because anybody can sell it for whatever they want. Like for example, one of the most it is the most valuable modern card is an Umbreon card from Evolving Skies, which is why that set is so expensive. And he's like reaching for the moon. Okay, it's a really cool card, but it's really hard to get. The market price on these is set by what is the highest value somebody bought it at
for. Yeah.
So usually like eBay, we looked at that when you were doing like the grading cards and selling them and everything. So
yeah,
like
the most recent sold in last 90 days or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like this Umbreon card is like $800.
There was a hair. My eyes focused.
This card is like $800.
That's insane.
And it just keeps going up because that set is not in print anymore. It's hard to come by.
Oh boy.
And like trading cards, they changed the pull rates and like how cards are batched.
Of course they did.
So like in the earlier set, like the earlier prints, it was a little bit easier to get that card. Now it's a little bit harder. And like with one of the new sets that they have, like, and I know this because I've opened a good handful of packs.
Fair amount.
And I've seen people talk about,
Carry the 1.
you're going to have a few more hands going to that number.
Carry the 10 times 2.
Yeah. So they're having issues with like batching.
Where they're not coming out.
So like you could open 10 different products and get pretty much all the same cards.
Oh, because they're being cut in the same order.
Yeah, and they're going to the same areas and the same products and the same boxes, so it's not getting mixed up at all. So like for example, I pulled a card 3 times in one day. And that card is like supposed to be like third or fourth rarity, like rarest in that entire set. Like the Japanese version is worth $120 each.
Wow.
But there's so many of this one now because they printed so many and they released them all at one time, all in the same sets. I pulled 3 in one day. That should never happen.
What was it? I'm curious.
It was like an Erica's Invitation or something. I can't remember the exact name. It's from the new 151 set. It's a good card, but like it's supposed to be a lot more rare and harder to come by.
And you managed to get
I got
3 in one day.
And I looked on Facebook in like one of the groups that I'm in, and someone else posted they got 2 of them in one day on like launch day. I'm like, oh no. So like I've bought a ton of product and I keep getting the same cards. I mean, I've gotten a lot, and I'm still missing like 10 of like commons, which those should be very easy to come by.
One could say they're common.
They're common, but I don't even have those.
That's insane.
Because they just either haven't been released, like
or they haven't been shipped to this area
or in
so
this
crazy.
Product, or like I don't know the exact details of it, but like it's crazy. And then on top of that, you have people selling them for crazy, ridiculous prices above We got off on a whole tangent about Pokemon cards and pricing, but it's
all this because the damn Hobby Lobby, they don't like
Halloween,
any of that Halloween stuff. Damn communist bastards.
I never knew that.
What's that?
The Halloween thing there.
Oh yeah.
I never made that connection.
Yep. Yeah, that's why they're closed on Sundays. I mean, we talked about that. That's why they're closed on Sundays, and yeah, and their Christmas stuff always comes out. I mean, I think they even put Christmas stuff out in July. Because apparently Christmas in July is a thing.
Oh yeah, dude. 6 months till Christmas.
Yeah. Kill me now.
Prime, Amazon Prime does like the Prime days in July.
Oh God.
It's like Christmas in July. Dude, every year I look forward to Prime Day because it's like this is where I'm going to get something on sale, like crazy sale. And it's like,
is it the sale price?
But it is actually on sale because it's like, okay. And there's actually sites.
Because 2 weeks ago it would have been full price.
Like, did you know there's actually sites that you can put in like a link and it'll to a product on Amazon and it'll show you the price that it's been for like the last X amount of months?
No.
Yeah. So you can see like what it averages at if it goes on sale often. So that's what I'm saying. Like Prime Day deals, like there was one thing that I want to get. It was on sale for $170 where like normally it sits at $275. So like it actually was a good deal.
$100 off. Yeah.
But
hot take. I actually don't. I really truly try not to buy a lot of stuff off Amazon.
Oh God.
Not because I don't want to support Bezos, but fuck him. But because when Amazon first came out, or when it was in its infancy, it was big box stores selling shit on Amazon, or not big box stores, but it was big companies selling things on Amazon. And then now it's just trash. It's everybody sells the same thing. It's some drop ship shit from Alibaba or, fucking Wish or shit like that. Like you type in, men's red beanie and you'll get 85 trillion men's red beanies, but like it's going to come from China or it's going to come from I bought Megan a knit beanie that had a hole in the top so she could put her ponytail through it. Wasn't paying attention, and it was like, ooh, handmade knit beanie, $20, whatever the fuck it was. Ship now. And I was like, oh, sick. Buy. 3 weeks later, I get a package from, like Russia. It had to go through customs and everything, and it was like, what? Since like why? Like why? Yeah. Why is that a thing? Like, that either A, needs to be super big, bold print that you're not buying something made in America, regardless if it's made in America or not. Like, we buy all kinds of
shipping from America.
Shipping from America. Thank you. It needs to be in big, bold letters that it is not shipped from America. Because, like, what's the point of my Amazon Prime if I'm going to buy something and it's not going to be here in 2 days?
Nothing is 2 days anymore unless you live next to an Amazon warehouse.
We do live down the street from
not even open yet.
Yeah, I know.
So like, and I noticed that exact thing because I made that comment. So there are times when I do get something next day or 2 days, and it's because it's coming from Durham.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, nothing is ever 2 days anymore.
So what's the point? This is off topic, but what's the point of Prime 2-day shipping being a part of your whole? What is even Prime? I don't have Prime myself. I'm gonna be honest. I bogart my dad's.
Prime,
Like,
I mean,
what does Prime cost these days?
$125 a year.
So what's that? What's that shake out to? $10 a month?
Yeah.
Okay, so for $10 a month, I'm supposed to get free shipping, and then I got to pay shipping anyway because it's not free shipping through Prime anymore. So what's the point of having Prime?
I guess that depends on where you buy it from. I've never paid shipping on anything since I've had Prime.
Oh, I also don't pay enough attention.
Well, I guess I did buy a desk, and that was drop shipped, so that was a little bit different. But outside of that, I buy a lot of shit on Amazon. But
I ain't here to judge.
yeah,
It's just not my thing.
Literally yesterday, they had a Prime deals thing for Prime members. Like, hey, if you spend $50 on Prime, like Amazon. Let me see. I'm actually gonna pull it up.
Amazon Choice or Amazon Deals,
like
whatever
Amazon
they call
branded products or whatever.
Yeah.
Then you get 10% off if you spend $50. I'm like, okay.
So spend 50 to get 5 off. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna look and see what I can get because like there's
You might need something.
So I got like cleaning detergents, paper plates, dish pods, trash bags, like a whole bunch of stuff that I have to buy anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But Amazon, like I was looking at them, a lot of the stuff is like larger quantities, like 94 dish pods for like $15. I'm like, okay, I'm seeing a savings here. But I got like Amazon branded like instant oatmeal and cereal bars. I'm like, I'm going to try it. I just want to see what it's like. But I was like, I'm going to buy these things anyway. I might as well save
$5.
a few dollars.
Hey, fair point. I'm again not here to judge. I do a lot of my shopping at Sam's Club. We do a lot of shopping at Sam's Club.
Yep.
I'm not going to pretend like I do the grocery
How much
shopping.
is that membership every year?
$40, $45, $50.
That's way better.
It's not bad at all.
But you don't get a TV service with that too.
Yeah, you're right. I don't get Sam's Club Video.
Sam's Club Prime.
Yeah, I don't get Sam's Club Music or Sam's Club Video, or I don't get free video game stuff with Prime.
Yeah, Prime. I mean, you know what?
Prime Gaming, they do give you a lot of free shit, but like
Prime Gaming.
it's not shit I'm gonna play.
I watch a lot of the shows, The Boys, Gen V. For anybody who is a fan of The Boys who hasn't watched Gen V, oh my God, is it good? It's so good.
It's on my list.
Yeah,
it's on my list of
definitely
things to watch.
a good one. What, Jack Ryan, Reacher? Like, there's so many good shows. I love Amazon Prime. I don't even care. Jeff Bezos, thank you. Yeah, thank you for what you've done. You might be a shitty person, but I don't care.
I was gonna say, don't thank him.
I don't care because I love the product. I shop so much on Amazon. I do not care.
What, level 7 susceptible.
Hey, but I also do buy from small businesses. You know,
Okay, yeah.
when they have a good product.
When they're selling it for regular price.
No, well, okay, and I guess so. Outside of that, like there are a lot of small businesses that sell on Amazon. Like the one company I buy a lot of my camera stuff from, Small Rig. They're like a very small team. There's like only a handful of people who like make their products and like sell it and service it, whatever. So technically, that is still a small business. And they sell on Amazon.
Purchasing it through their e-commerce store.
Yeah, like they don't have a
yeah.
physical shop. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like, I don't know. And they do actually say that this is a small business or this sale supports a small business or whatever it is. But
if I'm gonna buy something, if it's not available on their site, there's a chance I'm not buying it. Like if there's like this thing that I want, I'm gonna Google it. And if you're, Jason's camera, if Jason's camera doesn't come up as the seller and it's only available on Amazon, there's a good chance I'm not going to buy it. To be honest.
I think half the problem that I have with like doing that. So like, for example, there's a camera shop in Fort Wayne where they didn't have the product I wanted in stock. They talked to me on the phone for like 20 minutes, gave me a whole bunch of advice. I bought the thing from them. I paid $100 more. and I didn't get and this is when Amazon didn't collect sales tax if they didn't have a warehouse or physical location in your state. So I paid sales tax. I paid more for the lens, but I supported the small business. But at the same time, a lot of small businesses don't have good websites. Mm-hmm. They don't have a platform to sell products on their website. So like shipping through Amazon is just an easier thing because
I'm here for it. But if I can, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's some weird complex that I have against people who are richer than me. I don't know, jealousy, envy, whatever you want to call it. I try not to buy shit on Amazon. If I can go get it at a physical store, like drive to it and pick it up, sure. If I could buy it directly from the manufacturer, even better. If I can avoid Walmart or Amazon.com, absolutely.
I mean, good for you.
I'm not out here trying to be on my high horse. I just don't like buying shit
buddy,
from them.
you're up there. That's
No,
for sure.
No. I'm not preaching to anybody.
So there's if I need something like same day, next day, I will absolutely try to find it at the store.
Yeah.
But odds are, a lot of times, Amazon's going to have it at a better price. Mm-hmm. I can still get it in 2 days usually. Or like I look for stuff all the time online, and it's like the manufacturer is saying it's going to be like 2 to 3 days to ship it, and then 5 to 7 days for delivery. Like we're talking like 8-9 days. I could have it in 2 to 3 with Amazon.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? Like, I am about the convenience. I know I get where you're coming from with like going direct manufacturer because that means more to them.
Well, yeah,
cutting out the middleman.
Not even so much that reason. It's just I just don't want to support a scummy business.
Right, and that's totally fair. You know, but I guess it comes down to a convenience and like a need. You know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you need it now, obviously that's the way to go. There's been times where I'm like, I could really use this right now, and then like I could do the thing that I want to do, or put together the thing I'm putting together, whatever, God knows what. But I'll wait. I'm not in any hurry. Where am I going to go?
Yeah.
What am I going to do? Nothing. I'll wait. I don't care. If I die, it's not my problem no more. So,
you know.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do.
Stop. I don't know where I was going with that. How do we even get on that subject?
Dude, this has been all about retail and shopping and.
How do we even get on that subject? I don't even remember.
I don't even know, man. It was a good one though.
Oh, it was the sale price thing.
Sale price. That's the one.
Mm-hmm.
That is the one.
Anything in the mug? We got anything in there?
I think it is about that time.
It's about mug o'clock.
Is that where we just go out and mug somebody? No.
No, we don't do
we
that.
don't do that. We don't condone mugging. Just this mug. Mean mugging, maybe.
Oh, give me your best. Give me your best blue steel mean mug, right into the camera.
Just a mean mug.
Yeah,
I don't know if I have one.
Just.
I'm gonna laugh now because I'm trying.
I won't look. It's not very mean.
You looked.
That's very stern. Ready? Here we go. It's the best mean mug I've got.
What about that?
Oh, yeah, with the lowered brow. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's very mean. Good mug. Good
Yeah,
mug.
get the bottom lip going so the mustache looks like it's more curved. Like the bass player lower lip. Yeah. People listening on Spotify are like, what are they doing? I don't understand.
Yeah, they're just saying nothing.
Making faces the whole time.
How do they even know?
Oh God, there's so much text on here. Hold on.
Oh, that's a huge. That's a whole ass note card.
This is a note card.
Oh, we have a story from Taylor.
Okay, it says, read this joke. Okay. What's the difference between a dirty bus stop and a lobster with big boobs?
Oh, I've heard this one before. One is a. Hold on.
I just read the answer.
One is a crusty bus station, and the other one is a busty crustacean.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
I've never heard that before. That's pretty good.
Yeah, not the busty crustacean.
Not the busty crustacean. I just keep picturing like Larry from SpongeBob
with some giant bolt-on tits. Speaking, so you said not the busty crustacean. When we were at the beach 3 weeks ago or whatever it was, you were working, so I was. It was me, Megan, Taylor, Reed, and everybody else down there. I don't know how. It's the internet. The internet has ruined me, right? It's giving me something vibes, or it's the blank for me, right? That's a lot of the sayings that are hip right now with the kids, and also the not the blank, or not the crusty bus station.
Yep.
I said something in front of Reed, and I was like, not the, I don't know, gumdrop button or whatever. And he goes, why do you say not all the time? And he looks at me and goes, not.
Just calling you out.
I was like, you know what, you little shit? You're right. I say it a lot. Shut up. You didn't have to say anything. You could have just let it go.
Just got called out by a 5-year-old.
So then he said something later, and he was like, but he said like, not blue cup or whatever. And I was like, hey, you just said not. Why can you say not? He didn't hear me though. Little shit.
Double standards.
Yeah.
5-year-olds understand double standards.
That's bullshit. You can say it, but I can't. That ain't right. That's not fair.
Oh man. Anyway, I did actually want to touch on this before we wrap up the podcast.
Don't touch me with the cameras off. What? Go ahead.
Hey. So I have given more thought to the Halloween costume.
I'm here for it. Please say you're not going to shave your head.
We're still doing the same thing, but I am not shaving my head.
Okay, thank God. Okay, yes.
Because we have video projects that we have planned out,
Yes,
and I don't want to have to postpone them.
Thank you.
2 months to grow my
I
hair
fully
back.
support this. So what are you going to do instead? I'm here for it.
I bought a bald cap.
Sick. Okay.
So I'm still going as Jim, but I can't shave the head right now because we have videos.
Gonna be honest, I greatly appreciate that.
I was going to do it.
I know you were, and that's the problem. Is you were fully committed to the bit, and I'm here for it. Always be committed to the bit. That was one bit I could not stand behind.
I would have done it too. I would have done it. Just putting that on the record.
What? How much? How many plays do we have to get on the new episode for it to still happen? I'm just curious.
What, for me to shave my
Yeah,
head?
I'm just saying, like if we hit like 500 plays, it'll never happen. But like, what if?
Dude, I'll even go with more realistic. 100 plays on the new episode.
All right, you heard it, folks.
And after we film our videos,
there's the caveat.
I will shave my head.
Okay. The caveat is after the videos. Deal.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we get 100 plays on next week's episode, the Halloween episode.
Ooh, okay.
If we get 100 plays in the Halloween episode, I will shave my head once we film our short films.
After some obligations have been fulfilled.
Correct.
We've got some stuff coming in the background, hopefully.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Interesting. Okay. Well, there you have it, folks. He said he'll do it, so.
That's the plan.
I would like to talk to you about my idea for the Halloween costume off air. So,
oh, perfect.
Because it'll be funny.
Well, let's wrap this up.
You'll laugh.
I want to hear about this.
So, you know what? We did a whole lot of talking today. I don't think
there was a whole lot of talking.
We said a lot of words. I don't know if we said a lot of stuff though.
Somebody will tell us in the comments that we said a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro said a whole lot of nothing.
we say even more on the podcast.
Yeah, right. Thanks for the follow. Well, next week's episode is going to be, because this comes out on the 25th. Yeah. So next week's episode is going to be a super special Halloween episode. It's coming out on Tuesday. We're going to have some costumes. We're going to pass out some candy. Hopefully you guys are there to get some candy and what is that? Like trunk or treats where they do them in church parking lots? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we're going to film this from a trunk or treat at a church
trunk of our car.
Yeah. Just sitting in the back of my Jeep. It's all black.
Yeah.
Covered in dog hair. No one's happy. Everyone's having a bad time.
Sounds like a great time. Yeah, so a special Halloween episode next week,
Next
and
Tuesday.
then we'll be back with our regularly scheduled Wednesday programming for some, I don't know, we'll get some autumnal vibes going on.
Ooh, dude, we should decorate the studio for fall.
For fall or for Christmas? Both.
Yes.
Why not?
We'll do both.
Absolutely.
We should definitely do a little bit of fall.
You know what? we'll let TK get fucking silly.
Oh, dude,
with it.
we'll send her to Hobby Lobby. They have a whole bunch of fall stuff.
Not
there.
on Sunday.
Yeah, it's Saturday.
Monday through Saturday.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll send her there to decorate for fall.
Yeah, her and Megan can go buck wild and decorate the studio. Not that, I mean, they don't even really have to decorate the studio. They really just need to decorate right here.
Dude, we can change the color of the videos. We can change it to like orange. And
Dog,
like,
why have we not been doing that?
I just really like teal.
True. It is a good color for video.
Yes. But
Yeah, dude. I feel like some orange. Some orange
Oh,
for
dude,
the
for Halloween. Oh,
yeah.
be ready next week, everybody. It's going to be
Christmas
a good time.
coming up. We've got Thanksgiving coming up. Man, we're just gonna get all kinds of silly with it.
It's going to be great. You're going to love it. And we're looking forward to it. So thank you for joining us for your
Hopefully-
regularly scheduled midweek Sad Boy update.
Nailed it. 23 weeks in a
Just
row.
It feels so good. It feels
23
so good to
weeks.
get that.
We appreciate you being here. We know that,
Yeah, it's been 23 weeks in a row. It's consistent. Don't even look into it.
don't question
Don't
it.
look at the dates.
I mean, it was what, episode 6 is when we started the real, or was it was like 3 or 4 when we did like the real consistent updates. So like it's been
Yeah.
almost 27
Seven's
weeks
when we
now.
started filming.
Yeah,
That's
so
crazy.
We're like at like 15 consecutive
Consistent, yeah.
episodes.
Yeah.
Anyhow, everybody has the same amount of hours in the day. Thank you for spending about 1 hour with us. We appreciate that. You know, even if you're driving or you're at work or anything, just listening to us say goofy stuff, it does not go unnoticed. Thank you for all your continued dedication, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing.
All the fun things.
Yeah, pushing all the buttons on the social medias that really give you brain rot. It's not good for your head, but thanks for being here.
Thanks for doom scrolling with us.
Yeah, fuck. Seriously. I'm Jim.
I'm Jason.
We're the midweek. We're the midweek sad boys.
We're the midweek sad boys.
Yeah.
I am pretty sad midweek, you know.
Yeah.
Because then
It's
Friday.
not. Yeah, because it's halfway to Friday, so I'm
Yeah.
pretty sad.
Yeah, something like that.
You know what it was? Hump day. Yeah, we are your Midwest sad boys, and
Yes.
this has been your midweek sad boy update. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay spooky. Don't let the ghost touch your butthole when you go to bed tonight. Bye.
Bye.
Stay sad, y'all.